There's a fun game that's being played on social media right now called Where's Rose? Where did she go? She's disappearing from the merchandise for Star Wars Rise of Skywalker, and people are wondering, where is she? Where is Rose? Where is she going? Where did she go? It's almost like, maybe she's not really that great of a character. Maybe she's not that important of a character. And really the only people that really care about Rose are people that are just projecting that they care about Rose because she happens to be an Asian character in Star Wars. That is literally the only claim to fame that she has, and you will see that in this article here. This person, the only thing he can come up with to say that Rose is a great character is that she's Asian. That's the only bragging that's the only bragging rights that she has, is that she's Asian. Not that she's a well-developed character, not that she's well-written, not that she adds emotional, depth to the movie or anything like that. None of that matters. The only thing that she has to brag about is that she's Asian, which is kind of insulting. Like you're giving someone an Asian role in Star Wars, but that's literally the only thing that you have to say is like, yeah, you're an Asian person in Star Wars. Yep. Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna, people aren't going to be able to emotionally connect with you or care about you, or you're not gonna really have that great of a storyline. You're not gonna have any complex character development, anything like that. You're Asian. You don't need anything else, right? Which is just really sad. Anyway, so we're going to be jumping into this. We're also going to be taking a look at the hypocrisy of Disney in regards to things like Rose Tico and their virtue signaling that they love to do so much. So, where's Rose? Star Wars fans want Kelly Marie Tran's hero on more merch. So, this person was like basically walking around. She's some sort of activist journalist who happens to be Asian, and she was trying to find Rose, and she started to notice that she was disappearing from merch and stuff. So that started to happen, and we kind of know about that. Jeremy did a video covering this type of stuff on the channel yesterday, where her nobody's buying her toys. She's getting removed from merchandise, all of this type of stuff. Let's see here. Circle 35, a Thai Chinese American journalist from the site The Nerds of Color, which sounds pretty woke already. Said Rose's absence feels like a diss, and she believes diverse representation in toys, apparel, and posters is just as important as having it on screen. Star Wars is totally a lifestyle. Everyone wants to show off their love for it. Star Wars is every day. It's so important to have her on products to represent that this is my fandom. So, if you it's so dumb. You don't need to be exactly like the person in the movie in order to be able to represent with that fandom, right? It's just so stupid. It's so dumb. I guess that means that, I don't know, no Asian people, I guess, can't connect with Black Panther, right? Because I don't think there's any Asian people that were in Black Panther. That means that automatically not a single Asian person can represent or feel emotionally connected or anything like that with Black Panther. They just can't do it because there's no Asian people in the movie. This is so stupid. You can't do this. And apparently I can't connect to Black Panther as a character because he's black and I'm white. Yeah, that's really helping the racial divide. That's really, really helping the racial divide. Guess what? Black Panther became one of my favorite characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and that was after the Civil War, Captain America Civil War. Do you know why? Because at the very end of the movie, instead of killing Zemo, he forgives him. He shows him forgiveness. He shows him mercy. That really struck with me. That really impacted me, and because of that, I fell in love with that character. I fell in love with the character of Black Panther. It had nothing to do with the fact that he was black. That had nothing to do with it. These people are just insane, man. They're insane. The character is especially meaningful to those who have seldom seen themselves represented in sci-fi fantasy storytelling, let alone in merchandising. To have a character as an action figure or a Funko Pop or to have her on a shirt is Disney saying, people who look like you are important because I guess you need Disney's, you know, confirmation that you're important. I guess I don't know. I just don't understand. Like, these people are just so insecure. Can you like look at this? They keep on like posting merchandise where Rose is getting removed. And then they kind of have this freak out thing here where they're like, hi Amber, we can't see your attachment. What designer are you referring to? This one took a screenshot. Rose is in the Resistant Heroes book, but she barely appears on any of the merch. Where's Rose? Where's Rose? There's Rose. And then they, I guess, added her to the shirt. So it's like, how insecure do you have to be that you need to have this character on a t-shirt in order to feel like you have confirmation that you are important? I just don't understand how these people can operate like this. I just do not understand. Anyway, like, the thing is that, you know, this really does speak to the hypocrisy of Disney, right? Like, the only reason that they want to use Rose, and the only reason why they have Rose involved in Star Wars at all, is because, for one, they can pat themselves on the back for how good they are at virtue signaling. Good job. Oh yeah, we did a fantastic job putting that Asian character in there. You know, she's like, we don't even really give her a good story or anything, but she's Asian and she's in the movie. So yeah, good job on that. On top of that, like, it's so clear that they only want to use different minorities simply to make money. And when they can't make money off of that minority person anymore, then they will drop you. They don't care. And that's exactly what's happening here with the merch, I think, is that, like, they wanted to use Rose. They were like, hey, look, we have an Asian character in our movie. Buy the merch. And nobody started buying the merch. You know, we saw the pictures of, like, all the toys of Rose Tico just sitting there on the racks, the shelves, not being bought. And so because of that, they're probably thinking, okay, well, it's clear that Rose isn't making us any money, so we'll just kind of, you know, just kind of cut her off, right? And I don't blame them, because, hey, that's a business. That's part of being a business. You got to make decisions about how to make the most money, right? That's how being a good business works. But at the same time, it just goes to show how hypocritical they are, that they will go out there and they'll be like, we are all for diversity. We are all for supporting minorities and giving them proper representation. But then when the money stops coming in for that representation, then they will drop you. Pretty funny stuff. But then, on the other hand, on the flip side, we have all of these SJWs who are going around and seeing that Rose isn't on their merch anymore. So then they start screaming and crying because they are feeling insecure about themselves, because they're like, where's the representation? And then we have these, I guess, merch stores now being like, oh crap, we better put her back on the merch because the SJWs are crying about it. And so that's exactly what's happening here. It's just one big never-ending circle of nonsense, of insanity between all of these, you know, woke SJW people. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, fans of Rose don't just love the character, they remain fiercely protective of her, and many felt overjoyed when they learned that in this December's The Rise of Skywalker, she has been promoted from mechanic to a resistance commander. Oh my goodness. Director J.J. Abrams told the crowd at Star Wars Celebration in April, Ryan did a ton of great things, but the greatest thing he did for me was cast Kelly Marie Tran. Now, I don't have any problem with Kelly Marie Tran. Let me just clarify that right here and now, because there's people that will start to say things like, you are bullying Kelly Marie Tran. This has literally nothing to do with Kelly Marie Tran. You know, I've said this multiple times. I think that she seems like she's one of the sweetest people that's in Hollywood. She seems super nice, and I hope that she continues to get work. I hope that this, this Star Wars situation doesn't affect her future. I hope that she continues to get roles, you know? I wish her all the best. My problem has nothing to do with Kelly Marie Tran. It was the horrible writing that Rian Johnson did for this character simply because he wanted to put an Asian person in Star Wars. He didn't care about telling a good story. He didn't tell about giving her a proper character development or anything like that, or making you care about her or emotionally connect with her. That had nothing to do with it. He just wanted to slap an Asian character in there and be like, look at me, look how marvelous I am for putting an Asian person in my movie. Yes, J.J. Abrams, go out there on the Star Wars Celebration stage and tell everyone that the greatest thing I've ever done was cast Kelly Marie Tran in my movie. I am so wonderful. I am such a bright, shining star for society. Look how good I am. Look how woke I am. And that's exactly what's going on here. So, I don't have any problem with Kelly Marie Tran. I hope that she continues to get work, and I literally don't have a single issue with her at all. I think it's terrible that, the most important thing about these types of characters, about any sort of really underrepresented minority character, is that the color of their skin, or what they have between their legs, who they sleep with, are the values that people put in the movies as the most important thing about those people. It's just ridiculous. That is not good storytelling. That is not good character writing. That should not be what we all look to as the most important thing about these characters, because that's not what I do in real life. I don't go around looking at people and being like, okay, I will judge you based on the color of your skin, and that is what I will qualify as what is the most important thing about you, right? Like, I don't do that. Like, I don't go around being like, this is what makes you important. The fact that you are black. Like, that's just stupid. It's stupid. And I don't do the same thing with white people. I don't go around being like, hey, this person's white. That means that they are important. No. Like, that stuff doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is your character, your personality. Those are the things that matter to me. And those are the same things that should matter to everyone when it comes to these characters in movies. It's insanity. It's insanity that they continue to project that these are the most important things about these characters simply, and this is the hard truth, they simply do this for the money. As soon as they stop making money off of these minority characters, as you can see here with them removing Rose from the merch, as soon as you stop making money for them, then they will cut you off, they will drop you, they will ostracize you, they will turn their back on you. You're only there to any minority person, you're only there to give them power in their minds. You only exist for them to have power over you. And that's just kind of across the board with these leftist lunatics, and it's just ridiculous. So anyway, let me know in the comments below what you think. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you all very soon in another video. Talk to you later. Bye.
Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.